So, going to show here how you create a cross-section comparison between a survey and a blast design, or any other design for that matter. So the first thing you want to make sure is that you're in your propeller, that you got your right data set up. So in this case we're going with the 26th of April, which is the most recent one. Then you will want to know what design you are comparing your cross-section and your survey to. So a design is something that, in this case, Kyle has created. So we're interested here to look at the blast surface that he's created. So this would be the surface that, in theory, the blasters have blasted down to. So I'm going to check that box, and now you can see the surface coming here superimposed on top of the current survey. If you want to look at this surface but on a different survey, you can click on the timeline down here, and we can select January 22nd, so before we did anything, and you can see what that surface looks like on that survey. Okay, so to do a cross-section, which is a good way to do a spot check, you go to measure, so it's up here, click on that, and then we select line, and then the top option there is berm check, so we click on that, and then you draw your cross-section, so your cross-section can go any way you want. We'll do a simple one. In this case we just go up and down, so I'll click here to start it, and I'll draw it down here to the road, and then you could continue, but in this case we're just going to do one straight line, so I go click to finish. So I've got an error message, but we'll ignore that. So this yellow line now is the cross-section on the current survey, so that in itself isn't that interesting, but what we'll do here is we'll add a survey. So we're going to add January 22nd before any work started. So this shows us the difference between the two surveys. So the green line here is before any work was started, what the surface looked like, and the yellow line is what it currently looks like. You can see that here in the legend. You got the 26th of April survey in yellow, and the green line down here is the January 22nd. So you can keep on adding data to this cross-section. So I'm going to go to Designs, and I'm going to select April blast surface. And then here now, the white dotted line is your blast surface, what we blasted down to in theory. The green line is original bedrock, and the yellow line is what we currently have. So as I drag the mouse cursor along the screen, you can see in the top view a little dot moving along on the surface, and you can rotate this view as you wish to kind of suit whatever you're looking for. And you can see on the bar here you've got elevations. So at this particular point here, from the current surface down to blast surface, we're 5.5 meters down. If I want to look at what the cut was from original ground, I would have to subtract 1.2 meters from the 5.5, and that would give me my cut from original ground to the blast surface in that location. Alright, hopefully you find that helpful.